Before the drums of politics drown our senses, before hashtag becomes our national anthem, before we outsource blame like a failing industry, I need us to stand still and face the mirror we keep avoiding. I'm not here to beg America. I'm not here to defend Nigeria. I'm here to unmask us, to unsilence the truth humming beneath our ribs. Because a giant that refuses to rise doesn't stop being a giant. It simply becomes an artifact, a relic for tourists, a chapter in the textbook titled What Could Have Been. And that is the one we keep covering with flags. The sky will spray perfume on, the darkness will baptize with slogans. Nigeria, a land so wealthy that even our sunrise glitters like prophecy, yet so wounded that hope wears body armor just to walk down the street. We boast of being the giant of Africa, but lately, we feel like a bedtime story told by a tired grandmother, whispered between yawns, waiting for a miracle that overslept. They say America wants our resources. But tell me, have our resources ever wanted us? Oils that made millionaires but never made development. Gold that glitters abroad but gathers dust at home. A nation rich in everything except the will to stop bleeding. We fear foreign interventions, as if foreign hands are our greatest strength. Yet domestic negligence kills more Nigerians than any army ever could. We shout sovereignty, sovereignty, as though sovereignty can shield the child from kidnappers, raise the dead buried by bandits, or rebuild villages swallowed by smoke. Listen, I'm not here to beg America. Neither am I here to defend Nigeria. I'm here to comfort us with our truth. A giant that forgets how to stand is nothing but a monument, a memory, a warning carved in stones for nations that refuse to rise. Our leaders, they debate like philosophers, promise like prophets, deliver like broken calendars. They protect their power far more faithful than they protect their people. They respond to criticism faster than they respond to crisis, and every 4 years, we resurrect hope only to bury it again. But today, this gathering, this moment, this breath we share is not about shame. It's about awakening, a sacred convocation where truth stands up like a witness. Nigeria, your children are tired of surviving. Your potential is tired of waiting. Your destiny is tired of explaining itself to those who mismanage it with casual confidence. We have bled brilliance. We have exported Genesis. We have outsourced our future, yet somehow the heartbeat of this nation still refuses to flatline. So rise, not because the West is watching, not because America is speaking, but because your people are dying. Rise, because history never expects a nation that respects themselves. Rise, so that the bones of your ancestors can finally rest. Rise, so that the prayers in your soil can become testimonies in your streets. Listen, I'm not here to beg America. Neither am I here to defend Nigeria. I'm here to confront us with our truth. A giant that refused to rise will soon be studied as an artifact, and we were not born to be relics. In a museum of failed nations, we were sculpted for greatness, for thunder, for renaissance, for rebirth. So let this day be the day we stop blaming shadows for darkness we created. Let it be the day that the giant remembers its height. Let it be the day that Nigeria stands not as a myth, not as a memory, but as a miracle, finally choosing itself. Let this be the day that we choose to rise.